hi guys. I'm like, it's very early in the morning. Pump up my voice then. Hi guys. It is the beginning of another weekly vlog. Not entirely the beginning of another weekly vlog because it's Monday. I normally start on like a Thursday or a Friday for the previous week. But I've just not picked up the camera yet. We did go to London on Saturday because Milo's chickenpox were pretty much cleared up by the end of the week. I say pretty much, they were cleared up, but he had to have a week off school. That was the deal. I asked you guys in the last weekly vlog what you thought of kind of timescales, and I called the school and they said after every scab has gone, but he also has to have a week off, like 7 days from, the dog's being weird, 7 days from discovering the first spot. So we did that, but he was definitely better, quicker than I would have imagined. He was better within a week, 100%. All the scabs were gone, all the spots were scabbed over within a week, and that was that. I think it's called Virus Soothe. I mentioned it in the previous video and then I never told you what it was called. Pretty sure it's called Virus Smooth. You can get a gel, but we got a spray, so we didn't even have to touch him. Didn't really scratch anything the whole time. He was so good. I couldn't even believe how well he dealt with having chickenpox, but that definitely helped to stop him from being itchy, but also to dry everything up really quickly. It was amazing. So I would highly recommend that. Apparently it's chickenpox season right now. So if you have a child with it, I highly recommend getting that. It's a little bit pricier, but it was quick. You are, sweetheart. So Milo's going back to school today. He's excited. He's been going, I don't want to go. And then he got his school uniform on this morning and he really wants to go. So that's good. But yeah, we went to London the weekend. You want to go to school when it's snowing? Yeah, he's got it in his head that he doesn't have to, like, the school holidays aren't over until it's snowed.
It's okay though.
What, is it okay that you go in today?
Yeah.
Are you alright with it?
Mhm.
That's fine then. Yeah, we went to London on Saturday, so I'm going to leave you with some clips. Annoyingly, I remembered to take my camera. I remembered to charge the battery, remembered to take the camera, remembered to put the SD card in, did not remember to take the battery out of the charger and put it in the camera. That was annoying. So I filmed everything on my iPhone, but it's just going to be kind of clips to music because I know that the speaker is not, or the mic is not all that great, and it's going to be weird to go from this to that. So it's just going to be kind of some clips of us and what we did in London. It was really cool, actually. We went to the National History Museum and the Science Museum, which we had no idea are free. Most of the museums in London are.
The museum, dinosaur museum instead.
Yes, babe. Well, you didn't really like the Science Museum. What's going on with my hair?
I did.
Like, nothing good.
I
Did
do
you?
I do, but I do like another museum.
Milo has something to eat or drink. He has to have a towel so he can wipe his mouth and his hands at all times. He's a little bit obsessive about it. Yeah, we went to the National History Museum, and the main thing was we were going to go see the dinosaurs, and they closed the exhibit a few days ago until like the end of Feb. Great. So we'll probably go back at some point to see that, but it was good anyway. We saw some other things, and I went to the Science Museum, which I found was really interesting. And at some point, Milo was walking around going, oh my God, I'm so bored. I'm not tired, I'm just so bored. So we left there. Then we went to see Buckingham Palace and had lunch at Bubblegum Shrimp. It was a nice day. We did all the touristy things that I never normally do. I'm not even sure I've ever seen Buckingham Palace, so that was a big deal. And the kids enjoy it. So I will show you some clips of that now.
interrupting Carl who?
Is it interrupting Carl? No.
Now shall I do a different joke?
Yeah.
What do you call a reindeer with no eyes?
Rudolph. Mummy. You say knock knock.
No, you say knock knock.
Knock knock. Who's there?
You say knock knock.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
The interrupting cow.
The interrupting cow who? Excellent.
Slightly off.
I'll say knock knock. Knock knock.
Who's that?
The interrupting car.
The interrupting cow who? The interrupting cow who? What is on this?
Milo. No. It's okay.
Let's do it again.
Wait. Shooting down.
Oh, shoot down.
Security system on. If anyone shall touch me, I shall punch them in the face.
If anyone touches me, I'll punch him in your face. You want to touch me?
You said in the face.
Lightning McQueen has got a Buckingham Palace.
Yes, Lightning McQueen's been to Buckingham Palace as well. When we were going to go there, I said that we were going to go to see where the Queen lives. And he said, I don't want to see her. Under any circumstances. So, you know, we missed out on the opportunity of seeing the Queen and meeting the Queen and being best friends. Because Milo didn't want to see her. So, oh well. And that was kind of our weekend. We didn't do a tremendous amount. Other than that, it was kind of knackering. I'm so tired. I know that usually, once upon a time, my vlog was just like, I'm so tired all the time because Milo wasn't sleeping. And in part, it's because he's waking up on the regular of an evening now, which is not great. But I'm just finding it really difficult to switch off at night. Part of the reason that I decided to do dry January and not...
I didn't mean to that.
I know, babe. Not drink this month was to see whether or not, you know, like the odd beer and stuff at home was not helping me sleep. Because sometimes you'll have a beer and you think, that'll help me sleep. And I thought maybe people do say...
Sometimes I let Grandma sleep.
Sometimes you let Grandma sleep. Well, that's good.
I do.
Because Grandma's having you whilst we go to America. So, not right now, soon. But would you be really, really good
I
and
like to
let her
stay.
sleep all the time? Yeah? Do you like to stay at Grandma's?
But after this weekend, after this school day, is it going to be when I go to Grandma's?
Not yet.
Oh.
You want to go to Grandma's, don't you?
Yeah.
That is so cute. I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I thought not drinking this month would be a good experiment to see whether or not having like a beer at night at home was affecting my sleep. But honestly, it doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. I'm also trying to give up the energy drinks this month to see whether or not that helps. But I don't really drink them much at home. It's mostly at work.
Mummy,
Yeah?
there's me for Milo and me for Mummy.
You've seen the letters on the fireplace.
Where is the for Daddy?
It's Le for Lee.
Literally is that?
Yep. And F for Ella.
For Ella is that?
Yeah. Well done. Yeah, anyway, everything I'm doing is not really helping, apparently. So with the shopping this week, I've ordered some decaf tea bags, because I drink a lot of tea in the day. I'm basically trying everything, trying to cut out everything that might be hindering my sleep. And then the next step is to do something about my phone, because I'm on my phone all the time, and even late at night, and I know that I might find it difficult to switch off. And I watch TV when I go to sleep, which has never been a problem before, but maybe that's something that I need to change. I don't know. Any suggestions with sleep would be excellent. Tomorrow I have my hair extensions fitted, which I am so excited about, and I'll kind of take you with me and you can see the whole thing. But I have a feeling that's not going to help, because I'm going to have those, for the first few nights, going to be really close to my head. And I remember with the other ones, they were quite uncomfortable, but these are going to be even more so because they're all teeny ones everywhere. So I'm a bit nervous about that, and I'm probably going to buy some night nurse to make sure that it knocks me out, because otherwise I might just not sleep at all. And I find it so difficult to function on no sleep. I'm not someone that can get up really early in the morning after a late night and just be on it. I find it really, really difficult to function with less sleep. So I'm not going to be able to deal with that. But I'm trying to get earlier nights and stuff. But any suggestions that you have, because I'm really struggling with sleep at the moment. Don't know why. I've just totally wrecked these jeans, look. All the strings have come off. These are kind of ready to go, I think, at the moment. If you watched my haul where I showed you all the H&M stuff that I bought, these are the jeans that I've worn to death, and I got 2 pairs of.
Hair up.
But really, I know, babe. Milo has a real problem with me having my hair up. He likes me to have my hair down. He doesn't know about the issues.
Your hair is actually crazy.
My hair is actually crazy, I know. I'm not going out like this. I just put it up this morning. Is this okay? I'll put it down before I take you to school. Is that all right? Do we love Lion King? Milo's only seen Lion King once before. He was all about it last week. So watching it again, and I've just downloaded Lion King 2. He said to me last week, when we watched Lion King 1, he was like, oh, let's watch Lion King 2. And I went, Milo, we didn't do that when I was a kid. Like, we didn't have whatever 2. It was just the standalone film. And then I remembered, or was reminded on Sky when I saw it, you could buy it. And I bought it on iTunes. They actually was a Lion King 2. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Simba's Pride. It was Simba's child, and then Scar's child, maybe, or a child that looked like Scar. I don't know. Confusing. But yeah, what do I know about Lion King? Apparently nothing. Vlogged at all yesterday. I've been such a terrible vlogger this week. Really sporadic bits and pieces that I've captured, but hey, by the time you watch this, you'll already know that. So this is my hair. I don't know if I've already shown you this. I know you will have seen it in actual video, but I'm really happy with it. You know, there's certain sections that don't blend all that well, but on the whole, it looks at least 90% better than it did before. So it's gonna really help me, hopefully. It's comfortable, but it's not as comfortable as if I didn't have them in. So obviously when I lay down, I can feel them, but it doesn't hurt. It's not as uncomfortable as I expected them to be. And I think it's only gonna get more comfortable with time as my hair grows a little bit and they're less tight, they're less close to my scalp. But I think it's really gonna help me to get through that phase of growing out those really broken sections to a length where I'm kind of happy with them. Is kind of my plan. Okay, my card keeps saying it's full, so I'm gonna have to be quick. But yeah, ultimately, I'm gonna kind of have them out and then hopefully go back to a short bob again. But we'll have to see. I'm taking supplements and hopefully that will help my short bits to grow in the meantime. A few people have requested that I do a bit more of Slimming World. I had Slimming World KFC tonight, which I've already done a video on previously if you want to look that up. It's on the Style on Toast channel, which is always linked below. But I will show you more of my meals next week if you guys are interested, let me know. But otherwise, that's going to round up our week. I hope you've enjoyed this bizarre vlog, a real jumble of things, and I'll be back next week with another one.